welcome back. Today I'm covering something slightly different. Unfortunately for you foodies, there's going to be no food today, but we'll make up for it in all due time in the future. So what I want to cover is tarpology. What I mean by that is show you a few simple setups of a 3x3 DD tarp. Without no further ado, let's get into it. So what I've got here is my trusted old DD tarp by DD Hammocks. So what we're going to start with then is the ridge line. My ridge line is about a ½ inch thick. It's personal preference, it's slightly heavier, but then again, if it's me carrying my kit, then it seems that's going to be my problem. So what we'll need then is some toggles or some spare tent pegs for the first application of the ridge line. As you can see, I've done a loop on one end that's just going to wrap around the tree. I'm going to feed the rope through it, then lock it off simply with a peg, like so. Watch. Loop, ridge line, through the loop, pull taut. From here, you use that tree over there. So wrapped it around the tree once, pull that quite tight, come back on itself, gain any excess ridge line, skews the length of the ridge. Come round. Now with this, it's just a simple thing. Come under, bring it over, and make a loop. And that loop goes down. And with the rest of the ridge line, I'm going to push it through here and make another loop. Okay? Like so. That's not going anywhere. With my peg, I'll pull that loop in so it locks it off. So what we're going to go through then is parasitic knots. What you need to start off with is a loop. And what you do is put it around the it's basically you wrap it around the ridge line. A slightly thicker ridge line. If it's the same thickness, it tends to slide, I found. So what I'll do is show you how to set that up quick. So I'm going to get the bottom knots, the knots facing bottommost. I'm going to run it through itself once. Pull it to the sides like this and run it through again. Now I find that's enough for me. You can run it through one more time and it'll be even stronger again. So if I pull that tight now, that's going nowhere. So I can adjust it as and where I feel fit. Brilliant venture. So my rule of thumb is to have 4 parasitic knots on my ridge line at all times. So I'll put them on now. If you're not using them, you just push them to the end of either side. But they'll always come in handy for something if you want to hang your kit and equipment off when you're camping. One more thing, I'll use little D shackles. You can use toggles, it's up to you. I prefer to use D shackles, but if you're going to use these, make sure they're strong enough. I've had it in the past where a gust of wind's caught and I've used cheap D shackles and they've just bent and I've had to revert to something else. What I'm going to do is with these parasitic knots, I'm going to clip the loops As so, like so. Either end, pull that taut, and I'm going to peg the corners down. The other ones here just some centre support. So here we have it. So much room. Put all your kit and your family underneath this tarp. Let's move on to the next one. So, as you can see, it's massive. Loads of room underneath there. It is 3 meters by 3 meters. What I'll do now is do a second setup. I call it the half A frame. So I'll bring the pegs in a bit more. This side, so we've got these loops here either side, and then I'll string and peg it out that way, so we have a little overhang porch. So again, pull these tight. Let's become more apparent in there. Peg the backs out. So what I'll do now, current buns in my mince pies, look. So what I'll do now, I'll convert this now into the classic A-frame. That's a simple 4 pegs in each, peg in each corner, so you need a maximum of 4 pegs. And then using the plastic knots, again, I'll go straight across the centre. We'll have like a triangular form of tarp, like so. Now the ridge line's set, peg all 4 corners down. Loads of space. So that's 3 basic tarps. The next one's going to be a bit more, a few mat folds, a couple of pegs and a trekking pole. So I'll collapse all this, put all this away. I'm not going to make you watch me do that. Magic. Check it out now. So next thing then, tarp tent. It consists of 1 trekking pole and about 6 pegs off the top of my head and 2 guy lines. Okay, bear with me and we'll get it set up now. So first thing guys, we need to lay it flat on the floor. Like so, as you can see, I've got the ridge line, or the centre loop done from back to front. So this is where I want my opening to be. This is just personal preference. So first thing guys, we're going to find the corner and we're going to bring it in one. I'm going to peg that bit down. Same as this side. Titivate this in a minute. And then we're going to fold this bit in. So we'll do the same on this corner. So from here then, I'm going to work the corners. Pull it nice and tight. You see where this one falls? I bring this corner in to that point and peg the corner down only. So leaving that inside loop free. Same this side. Find the second loop in, bring the corner into it. So sharp, so sharp. From here then, get 1 times trekking pole, crawl into center now, probably around about this point, and push it up. As you can see, now it's beginning to take shape, but click onto here. That's when we walk round to the rear right peg, rear left peg. 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 Ooh, mama. Same again with this side. So guys, miscalculated. It has been a while, and I have been just going off muscle memory. Need 3 guy lines in total, so we need the last guy line and a tent peg to come off the front to make the porch. Okay, so again, like we did with the ridge line, all I've done is a loop. Tent peg, ridge line. I'm leaving it this long just for demonstration purposes. Clearly I won't have this long, so that's a trip hazard. And there you go. Tarp tent. Once you've done it once, it's quite simple to set up. I've used this along the Pembrokeshire coastal path when I've walked when I've been walking that. I've used this so many times. It's not the best to use if it's windy weather, but fantastic weather like we got at the moment, where I'm beading out, my fat cells are crying their eyes out. This is perfect. Obviously you can peg it down as a more to make it more sturdy. In here then, you can probably fit, definitely fit 2 people, because me and my wife slept in this on the coastal path. So much room in here to administrate. The only thing, if you guys are scared of mosquitoes, then this ain't the thing for you. So guys, that's a wrap. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'd like to thank all my subscribers and everyone that's been supporting my channel. It means a hell of a lot to me. I want to put it out there. Is there anything you, the viewers, want to see? Well, see me do it. Obviously outdoorsy kind of activities. If there's more cooking things you want me to cover, or anything, kit reviews, give me a shout, put it underneath, and we'll see what we can work out. But again, thanks for watching guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. You've been watching Green Valley Outdoors.